Hey, it's Gefilta from The Gefilta Show, and you are now listening to The Screaming Chewy Show.
Do you know what a FOG is?
Fucking old guy.
Yo.
The fucking original gangster.
Screaming Chewy Show, your source of entertainment and overall fuckery. And it starts now.
Hey, you got this great idea for a podcast? You think it'll do very well? Maybe you're right, but you have no idea how to start it, right? Maybe you don't have access to a computer, maybe programs, it could be pretty complicated, right? Well, guess what? You don't have to. All you have to do is just go to anchor.fm/start. That's it. Or get the app. It'll do everything for you. You have all the tools, and guess what? It's free. Yeah, that's right. It's free, and you get paid for it. Boom. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah. So go to anchor.fm/start, and boom, you're welcome. So I look forward to hearing your podcast. Please jump on in and join us. Join me in this vast community of podcasters. Great. Thanks. Alright, and we're back on what are we talking about? I think we started a new conversation.
Might as well, because
I can't remember.
During break we tried to remember, but that didn't work out.
Yeah.
We're talking about fucking Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo Slice.
That motherfucker was big too, dude.
He was big.
Yeah, he was a pretty big dude. With Kimbo Slice though, like right before we started recording, we were saying he made it big in YouTube, but once he got into UFC, he had his ass handed to him.
Yeah, multiple times. It's just different when you're street fighting than when you actually know how to fight.
Yeah. And you're going for several rounds too.
Yeah.
And it's multiple skills versus just one style fighting or something.
Well, the only reason it goes several rounds is because the other person that you're fighting actually knows what they're doing. I mean, when you get in like a fight, once everybody gets tired or somebody
that's like
ends
30
up
seconds.
winning, that's it. But
Yeah.
because usually like one guy dominates the other because one dude, even if they don't know how to fight, I mean, if you get somebody good in the chin, they're gonna get dizzy, whatever, dazed,
or even intimidated.
yeah. So they'll just that's it because they're all swinging, but you can't do that in the UFC. Even if you did, because there is a couple of fights, where there's brawlers that they just go at it like hard.
Like that. What's that Irish dude? McGregor.
Yeah.
There's a couple of his fights. There's other dudes too that are really good, and they just go at it like fists, and you see them get dazed, but they keep going. But they know how to fight.
Or
they
it's
know
a quick
when and
match.
where.
They just fucking go right for it. Boom.
And that's usually why it goes.
I don't know, but McGregor, doesn't that remind you of one of the Call of Duties, like Call of Duty 2? Like the old one, they're like McGregor, they fucking explode or some shit.
What's the thing?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, McMillan from the first Call of Duty.
Yes.
Where Price
World War II.
Yeah, where they're in Chernobyl.
Oh no, that's Modern Warfare.
Yeah, the first Call of Duty. Well, yeah, not the right one, but the first Modern Warfare.
Captain Price.
Yeah, Captain Price
badass.
with McMillan, I think it is. From right, McMillan was the one that was teaching Captain Price how to become a sniper and be stealthy and to breathe.
Captain McMillan.
Yeah. Yeah. When Captain Price was telling Soap his experience in Chernobyl, Captain Price was Soap to McMillan. He was the was it the FNG?
Fucking new guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what a FOG is?
Fucking old guy. Or fucking original gangster. Depending how you look at it.
Like, you always see fucking FNGs always on their phones, you know?
Fucking Zoomers.
Right?
I just had to throw it out there.
Millennials.
Yeah, dude. It's alright. Humanity's gonna...
We're gonna well, you guys are gonna depend on them. I'm gonna die before these dudes fucking take over and do anything stupid.
Like Hitler.
Yeah,
Take a cyanide pill.
pretty much. It's like, nope, it's over. When your president starts wearing fucking skinny jeans, and that's when you know.
Oh my god.
That's what you know.
He looks like he's in that band Green Day or something.
Yeah, he rolls up in a fucking truck and gets out with the fucking mamalona.
I was about to say, yeah, exactly. Gets out sporting the fucking the bowl cut.
The
He
president's
gets off and
speech.
is like, well,
Looking like fucking Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber.
I'm happy to be the president of the United States. Tu troca no quema, fucking Russia. V6 easy motherfuckers. But yeah, that's gonna be too much. It's like, what the fuck?
It'd be like that movie Idiocracy.
Oh god, yeah.
I don't think
When that movie first came out, remember I told you I'm afraid that this is what the country's turning into.
It's happening.
Right?
So this movie, basically, these two people were frozen cryogenic, and they woke up in the future, and everybody's fucking stupid as fuck.
Is it the one with the Mountain Dew soda or something like that?
Rondo, because it has electrolytes.
Was it? Oh, I think I seen it with Terry, the black dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mustard dude.
Yeah,
and
he's the president.
The president.
He's the president, yeah.
And the dude knows how to like grow plants or some shit.
Yeah, because they were using Gatorade instead of water, so the plants were
Rondo.
growing.
Yeah, yeah.
Rondo,
Yep.
because it has electrolytes.
Yeah.
It has
And he's like,
electrolytes.
no, you gotta use water. You mean from the toilet?
Yeah, I remember that. Well, I remember parts of that movie, but yeah, okay.
When
When
you-
he started saying about the cryo freeze, it reminded me of the movie with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes.
Oh, yeah.
Domination.
Demolition.
Man. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah,
With
three
the three
shells.
seashells.
Yeah. He's like, I went to the bathroom and I couldn't find toilet paper. He's like, toilet paper? That's why you use the shells. What shells? We're like, he doesn't know how to use the shells? That's funny. He's like, I don't know how to use the fucking shells either. What the fuck?
I'm watching the fucking movie and I don't understand the shit.
I don't know.
So
Yeah.
how would you do? You like pinch the turd with using two shells? Or?
Well,
Like chopsticks. Grab it like
In the movie, the number one selling restaurant there was Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
That explains it right there.
I know.
Because if you've had Taco Bell, you get the Taco Bell
Yeah.
fucking runs.
Yeah, you need toilet paper.
Imagine how many toilets are clogged because of Taco Bell. If it was that big.
Well, they must have a good plumber because at the restaurants they're always open. I always see people going in and out.
Probably because it gives you the shits, so it's more liquidy.
That or just a heroin addict going there for a quick high.
They're all passed out.
It's not all Taco Bells that I've been into are on the good side of town.
Yeah, I know.
Taco
I go-
Bell now comes with a Narcan in every bag.
Break glass in case of overdose. No, overdose can't even break the glass.
Throwing tacos at it.
Soft shell tacos, double decker tacos.
Get the hard shell.
Crunchwrap Supreme, don't film me now.
They're reaching in the bag for a Narcan, but it's just hot sauce. They're like, they forgot my Narcan. Motherfucker. I said extra.
They're looking at the hot sauce. It's like, yes, son. Knew one day you'll come for me, Diablo.
And you know how they have little quotes every fucking
Yeah, every fucking packet.
They're like, let's meet here tomorrow or some shit.
Yeah, I've ever seen one. The hell was it? I think it said, "So we meet again" or something like man, these writers are really running out of ideas on what to put on this fucking.
I wonder if they use the same company that does fortune cookies.
They must pay him a lot less because the fortune
the
cookie,
dudes don't
the
even
fortune
share.
cookie smell. It sounds more believable.
Hey, some of them are pretty deep too.
Yeah.
But they're like generalized, just like the zodiac symbols, you know?
Yeah, kind of in a way.
How like you could kind of relate to it, but it's kind of vague, so like most people could relate to it.
Like those fake people that try to tell you like they can hear your dead cousin.
Well, the
They start-
psychics.
Yeah, they start with an L,
Yeah.
J.
Hey, remember how they used to be?
A.
You should fuck with them, and every time they say A, you go, and they're all B, even all the way down.
Yes. Keep going.
And they go all the way down to Z, and you're still making that same face, and they're like, motherfucker.
It's like you have to remember I'm bilingual for you forgot the Sh, the N, and the double L. You didn't mention it.
The O with the squiggly line on top.
Write out a piece of paper I can't hear. I'm deaf.
You're sitting there, I go, and then you hand them that piece of paper.
No, you're like.
So doing the same language.
They write on the paper, hand it back to you, and says, fuck off.
Yeah, I remember that one show. That show used to, and it was, but.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
You remember
about.
the show with the
There was like a
crowd?
yes.
And the dude was in like in the center, but it wasn't like a. It was more like the old Roman.
Yes, it
theater
was like round.
Yeah, it was round, and it was like, what's it called? Like inclined.
Dude, what's that called? Yeah, he would like pick somebody from the crowd.
Yeah.
And be like, do you have
No, he
a
wouldn't
mom
do that.
that's a woman? Like,
Oh, mom, that's a woman. No, he would
Well,
be
see,
like.
back in those days, yes. Men were men and gals were gals.
he started off with he would be like, I'm getting Jesse, and obviously somebody like that has to be Jesse,
somebody's
right?
like, yeah.
He's like, okay, Jesse, I have a uncle. I get him like an uncle cousin feel. And, oh my god, my cousin. Yeah, Tom. Alex. You mean Benny? Benny. That's the feeling. I got a bunny picture to Benny. Put it. I'll be like, what the fuck?
He's saying he misses you.
Yeah, he would. He would say that.
That he misses you, and that one thing that he told you that one day to never forget.
It's not coming in very clear, but
It's-
he's
that's
saying
what
it.
he's pointing at. He's pointing at a special message just for you.
And, oh, dude, I fucking love how. I totally forgot what I was fucking saying. But it was about that psychic guy.
He's like, yeah, one time
Oh yeah, I remember. It's like he was saying how. So I watched that every day because I did have cable, and it was like in one of the local channels.
I think that's why I watched it too.
And so I would watch it every day, and I'm like, you know, at first I'm like, okay, it could be real, but then I'm like, it's fucking fake. And one thing I realized is, so everybody's always like, oh yeah, this person passed away. They're like, where is he? Where did he go? And he's like, oh, he's in heaven.
down here.
Yeah, right. And he's always like, don't worry, he's in heaven. He's happy. And she's like, but he committed suicide. And he's
After
like,
he killed his little kids.
yeah.
And God forgive him.
Wait, no, not you. This other person over here.
Yeah. And he's like, it's okay. He still went to heaven. And I'm thinking, motherfucker should be in hell. Like,
yeah, that's a sin. Killing
yeah.
yourself.
I'm like, and to every person, he always told them, oh, he's in heaven. Every person. I'm like, if he was honest, he'd be like, let's talk about it after the show.
Where is he? He's somewhere doing it. So
He's not very happy that you guys buried him in his favorite sweater. It's a little hot.
You guys gave him a Christian burial, and he was a monk or whatever.
he believed in Buddhism.
Yeah.
Like, no, we didn't even know Christian burial. He was a Viking, you know, so we gave him a Viking burial.
He went to Valhalla. That's why I couldn't find him. Because I only know heaven.
He was actually comatose. He was still alive when you gave him the Viking funeral. Lit him on fire in a boat.
Damn.
It was a very painful death. He cusses you out every second he gets.
You know the
You think he's on fire? You thought he was on fire then? You should see him now.
You think he was a flaming back then, huh?
he is lit, yo.
Why do you blow in him?
I always do that because you know that little gas comes out. I always blow it out. Just a habit.
I seen him do it 4 times.
It's like the same thing when I open a 2-liter of soda, and you get that little fog. Of
Yeah.
soda. I don't know why, but my brain's like, you gotta squeeze it. Well, why? Just do it.
Just do
Does
it.
it feel like Halloween? The witch bowls, like the smoke.
The dry ice and water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
No, when they're brand new, you fucking crack it open and like there's that
Starts fuzzing.
like a little bit of smoke in there. And it's vapor basically. I don't know why, but fucking I gotta squeeze the fucking 2-liter until the liquid gets up to the brim of the neck of the opening. Get all the fucking smoke out and then release, and then I can fucking pour a glass. I don't.
That's
know why.
crazy. Like everybody has like little crazy habits.
I don't know why I do it, but I fucking do it. It's like my brain's like, you have to do it, but why? I'm wasting fucking time. Like,
Sometimes I smell weird shit. Like I just smell like they'll just hand me like this, and I'll just be like.
I gotta make sure this hasn't been used for any oil checks.
So,
I try to remember not to do that when I'm around like other people, like people like that, like people that I just meet, because they'll like hand me something, and I'll be like,
no, like, yeah, don't touch it. That was my brother's. He died of coronavirus, and he's all.
Gotta smell it.
it doesn't taste like coronavirus.
It's his pillow. It's his fucking handkerchief. Whatever he coughed on, you know. Like, you just gotta take a whiff.
So does coronavirus have a smell to it?
Does it smell good or bad? I want to know what it's like. So if I smell it, I'm around it.
I'm gonna know what you're talking about.
Hey, but if you lose your sense of smell, that's a symptom, right? Smell or taste.
They've gone smell blind.
Smell black.
Fucking Dewey Cox.
I can smell shit. It's horrible.
In the background, she's like, "Smell that shit, baby."
Yeah.
You never seen that movie? So remember Walk the Line? It was a Johnny Cash movie.
Yes.
No, Joaquin Phoenix was in, and so it's
Joaquin
a parody.
Phoenix, and he's walking the line.
Joaquin, and so it's a parody of that movie.
I don't think I've seen that.
And it's fucking hilarious, dude. It's that guy from Talladega Nights, the curly hair,
John C.
fat one.
Riley.
The little one.
yo,
Yeah.
or the Step Brothers.
You can't say the one with curly hair because Will Ferrell has curly hair.
Oh, he does too.
But I know what you were talking about though, because you would have said fucking Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Instead of
Yeah, Talladega Nights, Step Brothers. I saw, what was it? The brothers, sisters, or the sister brothers. It's like a western. It took place in like the 1800s, I think, or early 1900s, during the San Francisco gold rush, and they're after this one guy. I was a little drunk when I was watching this. So
there was a guy.
I was a little drunk, right?
Little fucked up.
I know there was sister brothers, but I think there was.
What was their last name was Sister. That's why
Oh.
why they are the sisters brothers, and they're like this these collectors that
bounty hunters.
yeah, bounty hunters chasing after this person, I guess because they had to collect money. But the person that they're after, he had this chemical that can detect gold. All you gotta do is pour it in the river, and the gold, it shines, it glows.
Damn.
From there, you just fucking dig it up instead of being there panning and digging for nothing.
Find fool's gold.
Right. But anyways, that's another movie that John C. Riley was in.
Damn, is that you?
I think it's been about a year already. It's been out.
I've been wanting to watch that one where there's something in Watts. They're like Holmes and
Oh yeah, with Will Ferrell. And
Yeah.
you know, I've put that movie on, and I think I've seen like the first 15, 20 minutes. It's funny.
What movie?
something in a
It's,
wall.
so Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes and
It's a parody of Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that either.
yeah, I've seen like the first 20 minutes, and I get distracted.
Fucking
Lights
love
it back,
it.
you know.
Like Will Ferrell, dude, him and Jack Black are two motherfuckers that could be serious in a movie, and I'm still laughing, expecting them
That's
to.
true because you can't take him seriously.
Oh,
Yeah.
like Jack Black when he came on that movie King Kong, dude, he was serious the whole movie, and the whole movie I'm like expecting him to say something funny or fucking random. But nope, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm still laughing. I'm like, it's Jack Black.
Well, yeah, it was like Jim Carrey when he made that movie
23.
23, yeah. Every movie I've seen with Jim Carrey, he's always that crazy wild comedian doing funny shit. And then when he made 23, he was like too serious. Or
Yeah.
he was like obsessed with the number 23. He would break it down, it would come out to 23. He would count this, it was 23. Like,
Dr. Pepper has 23 flavors.
yeah, you know.
Damn.
Baskin Robbins, no, Baskin Robbins says what?
33.
Yeah, 33
Oh,
flavors,
yeah.
some shit. Baskin Robbins, Baskins, Carol Baskins. It's all making sense now.
That
Yeah.
bitch Carol Baskin.
If that bitch Carol Baskin had her own ice cream shop, the main flavor would be conspiracy. I had to get that on my system. Sorry.
That fucking. Did you guys finish that show?
I haven't. I think I watched
I've
the
never
first
seen
2
it.
episodes, and I was like, yeah. It was funny because then I started making the memes started making sense.
Yes.
Because I was like, because when you send out that one meme with him and the 2 other dudes that they look gay.
Oh yeah. Then you're
So-
like, oh, they are gay.
Yeah, no. Well, I knew about it, but I didn't. How I found out was my manager. We were working, and she brings it up. She's like, "Have you seen that new the Tiger King show?" And I was like, "No, but I've been getting memes." I'm like, I don't know, like, I know it's people from there because people post it, but I don't know what is. I'm like, but it's funny, and you guys just sent that one. I think it was you. You sent the one when he's hugging like one dude and the other dude is behind him hugging him. Yeah, my homie just sent me this, like looking like they were gay, and she's like, "They are gay." And I was like, "What?" So this show is about a gay dude, and I'm like, "Yeah," and those are both his husbands. Like, huh?
Wait, both his husbands.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is going on? She's like, yeah, it's a straight up show about him. And then I was like, okay. I'm like, so the 3 teeth guy, who is that? That's one of his husbands.
Oh, he got fat now.
And then what was the other one? But I guess there's more people.
Yeah,
that have-
you gotta watch the whole thing,
and that
and
they're
all
all-
the memes will make
Dude,
sense.
and
Like,
she's all
it's
like,
like you unlock the meme achievements. You know, like,
it's like,
Xbox sound comes on.
and it was like, she's like, yeah, you watch that show. She's not like straight up Hicks, fucking like South.
oh, dude,
Some
meth
Hicks
and
deep down in the sticks.
Yeah, like
meth, gayness in a private zoo, and that bitch Carol Baskin, yo.
Carol
Fucking
Baskin.
bitch Carol Baskins. I've never seen the show. I've heard about it. I don't have Netflix, so that's why I haven't seen it. The only thing I know of are the memes on Facebook.
It's pretty fucking crazy,
dude, yeah. So when I saw like I think. Oh, okay. So I saw. When you're on Netflix and you just highlight it and it starts playing like a little trailer.
Oh
for you?
yeah.
So in the little trailer, it mentions that he's like an ex-con, and then he went from being an ex-con to now owning the zoo. Blah blah blah. Right. So I tell my manager, and I was like, yeah, it's crazy how he was an ex-con. He's like, yeah, I know, he was in prison. She's like, oh, he's in prison. I'm like, no, it says that he was in prison. And she's all like, yeah, well, he was in prison, and now he's in prison again. I'm like, what? So he has 2 husbands, this dude's gay, and now he's in prison. Yeah, he tried to kill this one chick.
Dude, he got fucking crazy.
And I was like, what? And I was like, dude, I have to watch this. So I remember that night I came home and I watched like 3-4 episodes, but it was around this time. It was late as fuck.
like towards the middle got a little bit boring, but then it gets good again, like towards the end. Because it's a lot of fucking tigers, gay rednecks, meth, and like
Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my!
it's like Florida, man. That's all I gotta say. Florida.
That explains a lot.
I thought it was in New Orleans, but no, that's true. They look more like Florida.
I could be wrong though, but I just think of all that and I think of Florida.
They're from the
They're
Bayou.
bad songs.
They're from the
So
Bayou.
them that souls.
The bayou,
They're from the Bayou.
the swamp people.
The swamp people. Like it in the swamp hole.
Shoot them! That's your big one.
And then they do that fucking spit.
Oh yeah, dude, that guy shoot him. Remember he had his son with him, and he sounded exactly the same as him. I'm like, what the fuck?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, they sound the same, but
He's like, no, yeah, see.
no. What popped my head was Steve-O and his brother.
Oh, they sounded the same too, dude.
But that is more interesting to me.
What was that TV guy? The movie?
It was like National Lampoon.
Yes, I think it was National Lampoon's TV Guide, the movie. I think
So.
something with a TV guide.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? So it's like a stupid movie, but like the Jackass crews in it, like Wee Man and Preston.
Would a cop do that?
Yes. Okay, so Wee Man is a detective, but midget, right? And then you know that that
He's
black
a little
midget from
detective.
Bad Santa. Remember?
Yeah.
So it's them two. They're both midget detectives, and they're doing a drug deal bust, right? And he's like, "Let me see the coke, man." He's like, "No, man." He's like, "What if
You're
you're
getting
a
a
cop?"
little too close.
And then so the black midget, he's like, he tells this big black dude like, I know I'm saying black because it all makes sense, because he's like, "Dude, what do I look like to you?" And the big black dude's like, "You look like my dick."
With arms.
And legs.
And then fucking Wee Man's
He's
like,
like, actually, you're the same size.
gets a measuring tape.
Actually, mine's a little bit bigger than you are.
On a cold day.
And then Wee Man's trying to close the deal, and the guy's like, "How do I know you're not a cop?" And he does a fucking line of coke. "Would a cop do that, man?" Yeah, man. But Steve-O was in that, and he was a party clown or birthday clown, right?
Yeah.
Which he was in real life before Jackass. But he was like an alcoholic or something, and they wanted to give him like an intervention.
I think I was just Steve being Steve-O.
Yeah, I remember.
They just let the camera roll. All right, Steve will just be fucking crazy.
He's like at a kid's party, and he's all fucked up, and he stumbles. And
As a
like,
birthday clown, too.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he knocks over the whole little bar that you put like in a corner, like all the bottles. Like he's like, fucking knocks everything over. But his brother, Steve-O's brother, I think it was his real brother, huh?
I think so, because they look similar.
And he was trying to do that intervention, but he sounded like Steve-O, dude. He's like, "Yeah, man, my brother Steve-O." Like, I don't know why it was funny. Like, Juan's like, "Why?"
Completely lost. Like, I'm listening, but I lost you.
What'd you say?
But with Steve-O, I watch him on YouTube because Steve-O got his own YouTube channel, and
he still does crazy shit on him.
he's calmed down a lot. But
I thought he doesn't drink anymore.
no, he's completely
He's
sober
still
now.
crazy though.
No,
He's like an animal activist too, huh?
Yeah. I can't remember what show he was doing, but he found a dog in Brazil, I think it was, and still to this day he has that dog with him.
Was that the Survivor type show? Wasn't he with like Bear Grylls or some shit?
That or that animal handler, Manny from Jackass.
Oh shit!
You remember him, the guy?
Yes.
He had like the
He
mustache.
came out of Wild Boys.
Yeah. I think it was with him. I don't remember if the other guy, Chris Pontius, was that his name? Chris Pontius, the
Party boy.
Yeah, the party boy. I don't know. I think he was with him, but Steve-O, he came across as
Hey, probably while they're doing Wild Boys because they were all in it.
yeah, and they would go all over the world after these animals and try to get bit, stung, or just do stupid shit with them. You know?
They're fucking stupid. They cracked me up because there was Okay, so you guys seen an iguana in real life, a full-grown one?
Yeah.
They're like 5 foot
huge.
fucking long, right?
Yeah.
And there was one resting somewhere, and then Chris Pontius, he goes, like, it's right here, right in front of his face, and he's like, this is a so-and-so something lizard or iguana, and he's like, let's take a closer look. And he puts his face right up to it, like, whack, fucking bites him. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot.
Hey, I mean, if you did that, you know what's gonna happen. So don't be bad.
Right?
You
That
asked
was a
for it.
great show, because I love animals, and those guys are fucking stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
They're flat earthers.
But
It's a whole nother level, man.
but with Steve though, he's actually he's sobered up. He's completely clean now.
Dr. Drew helped him get sober.
Yeah, get sober. On his YouTube channel, he'll go on there and he'll talk about like the times he's been the drunkest on TV and the shit he's done.
Remember him on MTV Cribs?
Yeah, he did Cribs. There's a show with Adam Carolla, I think his name is, from the Man Show. Do you remember him?
Well, he did a Love Line with Dr. Drew for like 10 years.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
But yeah, I listened to their podcast too, the Drew and fuck, what's that guy's name?
Adam?
Yeah, Adam and Drew show.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I had no idea that they were doing a podcast. But there's a video that Steve will put out, and he was saying, he was showing like his top 5 clips of when he was drunk on TV and just making an ass of himself.
That's the highlights.
Yeah, and the worst one was when he was with Adam Carolla on the show.
Like a talk show type.
Yeah, like he showed up. He was doing his interview with Adam Carolla, and this was like the first time Steve-O was getting big. I can't remember if this was before or after the first episode of Jackass. But he said before he went out there, he got like a bottle of vodka or Everclear, like some strong liquor, and just was in the backstage just fucking getting drunk, just slamming it down. And as they called him out to stage, and like, Steve, you're up next. Are you ready? He said he got up, he flipped over the fucking table with all the alcohol on there, and he said he blacked out. By the time he got to the stage and sat down, he fucking blacked out. He does not remember anything. He was trying to flip over a table like they told him they told Steve-O, just be crazy, be wild.
Did they have to get security on him?
I think so. Towards the end, because the way it ended, he was trying to flip over a chair that Adam Carolla was sitting on, and like everyone behind the scenes, the crew were like freaking out, like do we step in? What's going on? And
We told him to be crazy, but not this.
they weren't expecting that. And Adam Carolla, he's like, it's okay, guys. He's telling like the film crew to keep filming. It's okay. And he's hanging onto the chair, and Steve was trying to flip him over, piss face, fucking drunk. And eventually, I guess they dragged his ass back to the dressing room.
Damn, dude.
And Steve remembers nothing of that.
Dude.
Yeah, if you get a chance, look it up on YouTube.
All right.
And he got a whole bunch of videos on it. He talks to his dad, and like he's asking his dad, what is the most embarrassing thing that I did that you found the most strangest or something? And he said, well, there was that time you put that toy car in your ass and had it x-rayed.
Wait, but was that him? Wasn't it?
Oh, that was
another guy. That
the
was
one who died,
the-
Ryan Dunn.
done.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I think Steve-O did shove other things up his ass.
Yeah.
with Steve.
Because I remember the car one. I think that was in the movie, right? That was in.
That was like
Yeah, that was
Jackass 1 or the second one, huh?
They like lube up a condom
Yeah.
and then they can't get it out. And he has
I
to-
think it was the second one because that was the cover of the DVD, the X-ray with the toy.
And then
Yeah.
the doctor was on like, well, you have a car in your ass.
And then remember he's on the phone, he's like, estaba haciendo party, son gay. Que se puso un carrito.
And then he's like, sí, un carrito. Like the other doctor was like, what? Yeah, fuck car his ass. Like, carrito, man. Carrito.
They're at a party and they're all gay.
I was like, damn.
He said, well, yeah, the skit was he's saying that he was at a party, he got drunk, he passed out.
And his ass was hurting.
Yeah, remembers nothing, so he's going in there to see what's wrong, and the fucking toy car to come out.
Un carrito. And I'm like, oh.
Dude, fucking Steve, I could relate, bro. Remember?
Wait, yeah.
Perpetual deja vu.
I remember. Do you?
I remember parts of it. I just remember the same thing repeating. Like you guys helping me up, and then I'm on the ground like, what the fuck? Like everything reset, bro. It was like the trippiest experience.
Right there. Insert the fucking the sound of was the Windows 98 startup and then shut down.
Dude, like one time I was drinking with this dude at Ray's house, like his parents' house in 3 Points. Dude, I was so fucked up, bro.
Gin.
Yeah,
Gin.
Tanqueray.
Yeah.
I still can't drink gin now.
Tanqueray from Ray.
Because of that. Like, I don't know, dude. I probably had alcohol poisoning. This dude saved my life.
Yeah.
I was fucking on my back throwing up, and he like ran and pushed me to my side.
No, I was sitting right next to you. All of a sudden, I heard you like gurgling. First thing that popped in my head was, hey, he can probably choke on his vomit. So I fucking rolled, well, can't say fat ass because he was fat back then. But I fucking rolled him over at least so he can.
Now that I don't remember, but I do remember getting home and my whole side right here was wet and had dirt on it. And it was I think it was my vomit.
No, it was the water.
Oh,
because when you kept fucking passing out, I told Ray go inside and get some water. I was expecting to come out with a glass of water. No, it fucking came out with a gallon of water.
Fucking Ray, dude.
Yeah, it comes out with a gallon of water, and Chewy, he stand up and he looked around like, what the fuck, and then he was just ragdolled.
No, dude,
Yeah.
just like black out. Like,
Yeah, he just fucking, what the fuck? He wouldn't say nothing, just what the fuck, and then he just fucking ragdoll.
Hey, so let's start this over. Just for people that never heard this story,
Yeah, true.
just catch them up because we're getting to the good stuff. This is the meaty stuff.
Yeah, so that was just a teaser.
Yeah, go ahead and tell them, Lee, what you remember, like, because I was, back in those days, I was smoking weed, right, from a can, I remember, and we're in Ray's backyard, and it's at 3 Points. There was a lot of land around there.
Yeah, it's desert, and it's what is that? I think like 2.5 acres that his parents had. And
Yeah,
in the back behind the house.
it was like a little pit area. Huh?
Yeah, it was like with a whole bunch of mesquite trees, and the area that we were at, it was where water would gather, and it made like a little pit, and it was low, so you can go down. You could probably stand, and the ground would probably be up to like your shoulder, maybe.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah,
cool,
it's
dude.
something.
okay.
So we went down there, and this bottle of gin, Ray he had it in his car.
It was hot, dude.
It was, yeah, because
bro.
I can't remember if he took out the carpet or something, but it was like in the back seat, and it was getting hot from the exhaust coming through the floorboards. So and plus living in Tucson,
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was during the summer. But
I think it was.
more than likely it was like 113 degrees outside, and at night.
Our average.
On our cold nights out here, it's fucking 98, 100 degrees,
We had a cool night last night. How
At
cold
10,
was it?
11 o'clock at night,
If you don't have AC, bro, good luck rolling your windows down, because it's fucking like a hot air, like blow dryer, blowing in your windows.
A fucking furnace, basically.
Yeah, dude, like,
it's like when you set the oven and you open the oven to
it is.
to
And you
bake
stick your
something.
face in there.
That's exactly how it feels going outside.
Mhm. As soon as you crack open the door, it's like cracking open the oven door.
And then my eyes water immediately, like they probably get dehydrated.
No way, you have to blink and like stay with your eyes closed for 10 seconds just to lubricate them. Yeah, I was telling my manager because she was like, yeah, they had a snow day because she's from Pittsburgh. They had a snow day. I'm like, we should have fucking like heat days. You know what? In Arizona, it's so fucking hot, you don't have to go to work. Like, score.
They're like 5 people died hiking today. Everybody stay inside.
Right?
It's like, it's hot. It gets hot.
So anyways, before we go off the subject here, so that bottle of gin was in the backseat of Ray's car, hot, and I think Ray had some weed, didn't
Yeah,
he? If I'm right, yeah.
I think I had some too, or maybe it was Ray's.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'd have a
And
lot.
sometimes he would, sometimes he wouldn't. But somehow, some weed got involved, and knowing Chewy for as long as I have, you offer him something, he'll fucking take it.
And dude, and so he had a whole fifth of Tanqueray, and we had a gallon of orange juice, remember? And we dumped out half of it, and then dumped the whole bottle in the juice gallon, and then just fucking swing and pass it
There's
around.
another source of that one too, man.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
I'm gonna go take a piss for a few boy.
no, I'll continue.
Oh, you need a beer?
Yeah, I'll take one anyways. So anyways, we're in the backyard and we were drinking the orange juice and gin, some gin and juice.
Gin juice.
Oh yeah,
Sipping on gin.
with our mind on our money and our money on our mind. Straight up, laid back. So yeah, we're there drinking the orange juice and gin, and we're trying to get a little buzzed. And I can't remember if it was Ray that brought out the weed or if it was Chewy that brought out the weed. And of course, we were probably, how old were we? Like early 20s, maybe teenagers still, 19, 20. I don't remember. So at the time being, we didn't have no rolling papers, we didn't have no glass pipes, no pipes to smoke out of, but we had weed. So first thing we do is, all right, we take a aluminum can, crush it up, poke a couple holes in it, make a makeshift pipe. I wasn't getting high because I was already drinking. When I mix both weed and fucking alcohol, I can't drive for shit. I'm done. So, knowing that we were going to be there for a couple hours, I figured I'll try to sober up a little and try to control my drinking. So I stayed somewhat sober. Chewy, he fucking got the can with the weed, started fucking smoking it up, puts it down. But no, he kept smoking it for a while, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It was like one bowl. He gets done with it, and I remember standing up like, well, it's already late, guys. Let's roll out. Let's get out of here. So we're saying goodbye. I remember Chewy fucking standing up. As soon as Chewy stood up, he drops the can.
It
Fucking hit him like a ton of bricks. He's looking over. Next thing you know, he falls over. Fucking hits the ground. As he's laying on the ground, I'm looking at him like, holy shit, fucking Chewy's fucked up. I've never seen Chewy this fucked up. Chewy is fucked up. And he's there. He's out for like maybe, I don't know, a minute. Like literally 60 seconds probably. Then he finally comes around to, and he's laying on the ground. He's there. What the fuck?
And I remember hearing that too when I was on the ground. I remember like my senses coming to, and it was dark, and I could feel the ground, like the dirt in between my fingers. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not standing up. And I could hear you guys like, damn, Chewy's fucked up. And you're like, and I see lights and shit like over my eyelids. You guys are probably lighting the fucking flashlight on me.
Probably. I think I had a flashlight on me. Yeah. But yeah, you were down for at least 60 seconds. He was down for a couple seconds, not like too long. If it got more than like 2 minutes in, I'm like, oh,
you were
shit.
like, hey,
Hey, Ray, we're gonna need a shovel, bro. A big shovel.
Good thing you got all this land.
But he came to, and first thing he said, what the fuck?
Hey y'all, it's Ivan from the Gefilte Show here, a motivational, inspirational podcast where we feature great guests such as Screaming Chewy. Be sure to check out more at gefilte.com.
The fucking, you stand up and you look around, and it looked like you were about to say something, and you're out again.
lights out.
Fucking ragdoll. Back on the
Push the
ground.
power button.
Yeah. Like the way I can describe it is like that light switch on the wall that you don't know what it's to. You're just there flipping it on and off. Like, what's this for?
Somebody found his.
Yeah, exactly.
Right when I'm gonna say something.
Yeah. So you fall back down again, and I'm like, damn, dude, it's really fucked up. Like then it started getting serious. Like, I'm like, okay, well, he's never done this before. This is something new. And you see him chew again. What the fuck? Then he gets back up, looks around. What the fuck? Even before he can get the words out of his mouth, fucking falls on the
How
floor.
many times did that happen?
Dude, like 5 or I don't know.
several times, probably. Yeah,
So that's what you were saying, that you thought it was like deja vu.
Yes, dude. Like,
perpetual, because every time he would black out,
He
in
doesn't remember.
In his mind, he was standing up. When he would come to, he can feel his back on the ground and the dirt in his hands, and yeah. You know.
and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not standing up. And then I come to, and then they help me up, and then I'm like, oh, I'm good. And then next thing I know, I'm on the ground again, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, it was like a fucking Twilight Zone episode, dude.
I think it was like Cadio. Cadio was there too.
Oh, he was, huh?
Me, Ray, and a Cadio over there.
Dude, yeah.
But anyways, when we finally get him up and he starts acting somewhat normal and he's actually now starting to speak,
Instead of just saying what the fuck.
yeah, yeah. When you started learning new words,
The fuck? The fuck? The fuck?
Don't say it! That's what triggers it!
you said the secret word.
I think he's stuck on what the fuck.
Look at Cadio, look at Chewy. What the fuck? So yeah, once he started
Coming to
Yes,
the actual sense.
not passing out, I remember holding him by his arm and like getting ready to catch him, because when he would ragdoll, he would just fucking fall. Yeah.
Blah.
At first, I thought he was kind of fucking around, but after a while, I was like, no, he's really blacking the fuck out.
That motherfucker gonna crack his
So I'm
skull.
holding him, and Akadi was on the other side holding him, and I remember that's when we had that 1 gallon of water, like a milk jug with just water, and I'm telling Chewy, like, sit down, just sit, and like underneath his ass, well, between his feet, it was a cinder block broken in half.
I don't remember any of this.
I do.
He's all like, I don't remember anything. Anything that happens from here on there.
So I'm telling you to sit down, and to make it easy, I take a cinder block that's broken in half, so half a cinder block, and I put it, like, I'm judging if he would have sit, where's his ass gonna land.
So all I have to do is just sit
just
down.
bend your knees. So as you're holding, I'm telling you, sit down, and you point forward like, no, I want to sit on that. And he's pointing at the fucking gallon of water. But Chewy, you can't sit on that, bro. Just sit the fuck down. Eventually you sit down, and then you start explaining to us like why you kept saying what the fuck.
I'm so confused. Dude. Like,
So I don't know if it was a mixture of the alcohol and the weed,
Or you were just
plus the
fucked up.
heat. And remember, the gym was hot too.
Yeah.
So that could have been dehydration.
I just remember, like, after smoking, I got up and, like, I felt like everything rushed to my head. And then after that, I remember seeing black. And, like, at this moment, like, I don't know how to explain it, dude. So I just went black, right? Like, lights turned off. But I'm still, like, when you barely start waking up and you start coming to your senses and you're, like, kind of awake, but you're still, like, asleep. It was kind of like that. And I'm coming to my senses, and I could feel like the dirt in my fingers, and I'm like, and I start feeling behind me, and I feel like a wall behind me, and I'm like, I'm standing against the wall, and I'm like, no, and then I felt the dirt, I'm like, I'm on the fucking ground, like, what the fuck? And then I could see like lights, and I hear them laughing, and they're like, dude, he's fucked up, dude. And then like they help me up, and I'm like, oh shit, that was crazy, I'm good. And then same exact thing again. And I'm coming to, and I see lights again. They're like, dude, he's really fucked up, dude. I'm like, what the fuck? They helped me up again, and it just rinse and repeat. And that was the last thing I remembered. After that, I think I remember throwing up, and then I was like, I'm good, dude. But like, I remember I threw up a lot after that.
That was alcohol
That's
poisoning.
what I left out too when you started puking. I mean, you weren't puking a lot. That's probably like maybe the 4th, 5th time when you ragdoll. I figured, you know what? I think I picked you up like 2-3 times, and then by then I was like, you know what? Fuck it, just leave him on the ground. Doctor,
Let him sleep.
Doctor advised me against heavy lifting. All right.
Sleep it off, boy.
Yeah, so I figured, what's the point? He's just gonna fall back down if I pick him up. So
Yo, let's just watch him.
yeah, so he was out for another 60 minutes.
Damn.
60 seconds.
He was out for an hour.
I'm all dead. I'm like,
He's turning blue.
I just played chess with death and I beat him.
I just played Battleship with death.
He gave me a second chance.
But yeah, there was a time where when you fell down, I figured, you know what, there's no point in picking back up because it's just gonna fall back over. So I just let you be on the ground and just kept an eye over you. And I remember I was talking to Acadio, and out there in 3 points, it's real quiet. So as we're talking, also I hear Chewy like he's dry heaving.
Yeah.
Look over, and then I hear water, like you're
Gargling.
gargling coming up, yeah. Like, oh shit, he's puking, and he's laying flat on his back, and I've heard people can die in their sleep because they've gone to bed drunk as shit and they just puke and they don't
Choke on your vomit.
Yeah. So first thing that popped in my head is roll him to the side. Fucking go and roll Chewy to the side. And I just keep my leg up against his back so he doesn't roll back over. So I'm looking, vomit's coming out, so I'm like, well, at least it's coming out. So
Yo, damn, he's fucked up.
he's breathing. He's fucking breathing. Yeah, so he puked out a little. Then I think that's when you started coming to, and you started explaining your point of view, what you were seeing.
I'm all confused.
Yeah, you didn't know what the fuck was going on. You had no fucking
He's
idea.
like, what?
What the fuck?
Yeah, all he knew is I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down.
Dude, my brain couldn't make sense of what the fuck was going on, you know what I mean? Like, it felt like I was in a movie.
Yeah.
Yup, guys, so that was my Steve-O moment. I mean, I guess I made an ass out of myself, but not like Steve-O did, you know?
Yeah, true. That is true. But, they're young at the time because I was trying to remember how old we were. We were what?
It was like early 20s, bro.
Yeah.
Or,
Say about 19, 20.
yeah, huh? It was like, yeah. Because I remember I couldn't buy alcohol.
Yeah, I don't think I was of legal age yet. Ray,
He's like a year older than us.
yeah, he's a year older than us, but he wasn't that much of a drinker.
No, that's probably why he gave it to us, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it was in the back of his Caprice, getting hot. Just, just getting hot. So he wasn't.
Ray's all, what the fuck did I do? I just killed Chewy.
I can't even remember how the fuck he got it. I'm pretty sure somebody gave it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Because his parents say they go and they clean out the trailers for a company here in town. And when someone doesn't keep up with their mortgage, they get evicted. The parents go in and they clean out the trailers of what's
Oh, that's
left in
crazy.
it. What the people didn't move out, whatever trash they lived in. It's probably where they probably left a bottle of gin behind. So he probably grabbed it for himself and figured, hey, go drink it with Lee. And,
Watch, it wasn't even gin, it's liquid cocaine. They're smuggling drugs.
it was what the fuck's it? The prison wine called?
Homebrew? Is that it?
No, there's a name for it. Fuck, what the fuck is it? Hooch. It was some hooch.
Oh, they like shit ferment in there,
Yeah,
right?
like grapes, oranges, whatever the fuck they can get their hands on.
In the toilet water, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
I would believe so.
Yeah, I think they do it in the toilet water.
So what, you can't take a shit for like 2 days? What, bruise?
Well, you probably take a shit somewhere else.
I'm
In
pretty
the
sure.
sink?
I'm pretty sure they just get the water out there and then they probably put it like under the bed because it can't be in light. It has to be in a dark, cool spot. Like when you make homemade wine in a 5-gallon jug, you gotta keep it in your closet.
Dark, yeah.
Where it's
That's
dark.
why they have wine cellars and it has to be dark.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It gets a different tint if you do it in the light.
Yeah.
And it doesn't taste the same.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, homemade wine is just fucking grape juice, sugar, and
Stomp down.
No, just straight. You can get fucking Welch's grape juice.
Yep.
Get the grape juice, pour it into a fucking.
It has to be
5-gallon
100%
jug.
though. Natural.
No, yeah, I mean,
Dude, Welch's.
Uh,
Imagine Welch's wine. That make bank, yo.
Oh yeah, shit! I saw a video on Facebook the other day how to make it.
He's like, that's why I know.
I'm not a big wine drinker, but you know, the times get rough, and I need a drink to calm my nerves.
Some Welch apple juice and grapes.
I want to try mead.
Mead?
The Vikings drink. It's like honey wine, basically.
Yeah,
it's
I've
like
seen
20
honey
something percent. Get fucked up.
20%?
20 something percent, yo.
That's crazy.
Some honey wine. They get fucked up on that, dude. That was the Vikings.
Yeah, well, since we're on stories, up that time I got fucked up at your house off that Labatt Blue that was
Oh,
10.2 or 10.5%.
The Canadian beer?
Yeah, it was like a 40. What was it, a liter?
A pint?
No, it was like a 40 ounce.
I think it is
American
a liter,
40 ounce, but it was Canadian, so it's metric. Was that like a liter or half a liter or something?
I think it is a liter, huh?
Yeah.
Or a quart.
I can't remember exactly, but it's best way I can describe it. It was the equivalent to a 40 ounce here in America.
Oh, okay.
10.1% alcohol.
Yeah.
Beer.
Bud Light here, like this Bud Light I'm drinking,
was like
5%.
Or 4 point something.
4.9 or 5%. I know it says it here on the side. 4.2. Holy shit, I was way off. And I always thought Bud Light was 5.
I think Budweiser is 5.
Yeah, Budweiser's 5. Bud Ice is 5.5.
Yeah.
Bud Light Platinum is 6. I learned that the hard way. Felt good the first couple times, and then I felt like shit.
Dude, I used to drink a 12-pack of that. I'd be fucked up.
Yeah. But yeah, that time though, when I drank that Labatt Blue, man, feeling good at the beginning, like everything was going good, and all of a sudden, just little by little, I just feel it kicking in, like, oh shit.
Next thing you know, you're laying in my backyard.
Yeah, because I could not walk back. I didn't even finish. I didn't even finish the whole fucking bottle of that Labatt Blue.
That's when Aaron was living in the back.
Yeah.
In Garcia.
Yeah.
Because I know I drank more than half of it, and it was on an empty stomach. And early that day, I think I had a heat stroke.
Oh yeah, you said when you were like cramping up and shit.
Yeah. 'Cause I didn't eat, didn't drink no water. I was just busy fucking working. I
You were a Jet Furious, huh?
Yeah.
I remember you told me that.
Non-stop fucking busy. Didn't take no lunch break. Didn't have time to fucking drink water. Just car after car, just working on cards. Yeah, that was your birthday, August 4th.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And then we fucking drank strong beer after. You're crazy, bro. he was like laying in my backyard in the grass.
Yeah.
And it was night, party's over, and I'm like, yo, dude, you could crash on my couch. Let's go inside. He's like, no, I'll stay out here. And I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna leave you out in my backyard.
Like my legs were like spaghetti. I couldn't stand up.
And then it was starting to sprinkle, starting to rain. I'm like, yo, dude, let's go inside, dude. You're gonna get wet. No. And then Aaron's like, come on. And you're like, I'll fight you.
Apparently when I get drunk, I'm gonna fight people.
Aaron's like, what? You're like, yeah. Aaron's like, no, I'm gonna help you get up. And you're like, no, if you touch me, I'm gonna fight you. And he looks at me and I'm like, just leave him walk.
He wants to fight you, bro.
And then Aaron got a
Org. Remember Aaron when he used to say that shit?
Fucking Aaron.
Org.
Remember he fell, dude?
Yes. Oh god.
Kiss thing or something? Huh?
The what?
The org thing?
Oh, so it's from a movie
Yeah.
called The Stone Age.
The Stone Age, yeah.
These two metalhead stoners in the 80s. But
With the snapster.
yeah. And fuck, what happened? Did he like break a window or something? Where he's like, oh.
Well, what it was in the movie, one of the main characters, he's hooking up with this very good looking hot blonde, and they're up in her bedroom. It's a 2-story house. He's up in the bedroom with her, and you know they're about to get it on. They're about to fuck, and the dad gets home. And I can't remember exactly, but like somehow the dad's making a whole bunch of noise, And he's like, what's going on? And the girl's like, oh shit, it's my dad. My dad's home. And he's very freaking out, like, going, where the fuck can I hide? And he's coming upstairs and he can hear the footsteps. And I can't remember if the dad walks in and he does like that desperate leap out the window. Like,
yes, I just remember him breaking a window.
Yeah, I can't remember if the dad walks in and he leaps out the fucking window or he had no other choice. He had to get the fuck out of the room. And so he runs towards this window and he uses his elbow and breaks the glass in one leap. Jumps out. As he breaks the window, he shouts, "Org!" Goes out the window and he landed on a car or something like that. And then he gets up and he runs off and he gets the fuck out.
Yeah.
But ever since seeing that movie, that's how Aaron came up with the org. So anything he would do, because growing up, watching WWF and shit like that, we'd go to our friend's house, we'd power bomb each other, get ourselves in figure four leg locks. Just reenacting
in the backyard.
Yeah, some backyard wrestling basically. And so when Aaron would do his elbow drop, it was like org.
So when he fell, would you picture him saying org as he fell?
No, it didn't pop in my head at the time when he fell in your backyard, right?
You by the cars?
Yeah.
So remember in my backyard in Garcia, like on the back left, there was 2 parked cars there.
The Talon and the Chevy Cavalier station wagon.
And so we're walking back there. I think I was getting some stuff from the car or something.
Well, and prior to that, I was drinking that day too. No surprise.
Yeah.
So I'd walk over there, take a piss behind one of the cars, walk back, and I can't remember what Aaron was doing. He was doing. I think he was taking stuff out of the back house and putting it in the Cavalier where I was pissing. So he'd be going in and out. I'd go over and take a piss. I remember once I walked over there and Aaron's telling me, like, "Hey Lee, don't go over there. You're gonna fall over. You've been drinking. You're drunk." Whatever.
I'll fight you.
I might have mumbled it. Whatever. I go and I take a piss. Come back. See, I didn't fucking fall over. So he had a crate with him.
Yes.
Yeah, he had a crate with him.
It had a bunch of stuff in it.
Yeah, so I just freshly took a piss over there. Aaron starts walking over to put that crate in the Cavalier, the station wagon. He's walking, and all of a sudden he fucking falls over. I remember he threw the fucking crate on the hood of the Talon, I think.
I thought his face hit the hood of a Talon.
His arms did.
Because I just saw like the crate and like he just slammed it against the hood.
He slammed it on the hood, and then to catch himself, I think his was the triceps fucking hit like the fender and the hood. And then when they hit, I just remember his arms going up into the air, and as he slides off the car, off the hood, the fender, when he hits the ground, it was
like a rail from the bunk
from the bunk bed, so you don't
metal
fall off
rail.
the top bunk. It pops up and falls back down, and he's down for like a couple seconds, like 5-10 seconds or so. As seeing all this happen, all I hear is Chewie in the background. Fucking start laughing.
Like I couldn't hold it in.
He was
Like,
laughing. Chewie's fucking slapping his knee, his hip. And I look at Chewie like, Chewie, shut the fuck up. Like, hey, bro. I'm trying to hold my
dude,
laugh.
he felt like in Family Guy. You know how they fall fast, like he felt just like that.
Yeah, so I'm like, hey, bro, Aaron, you alright, man?
You're good.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck. Wasn't he like, that fucked me up?
I think so, yeah. He gets up. I mean, I assume he missed my piss because
You see him all wet.
I didn't see him wet, so I assume he missed my piss. I guess I pissed on
We're
the
hoping.
inside.
We're hoping.
But he gets like, oh, I think he said, damn, fuck me up.
Yeah.
I guess he landed on his shoulder or something. But comes back over, I'm looking at him like, and you told me not to go because I was going to fall. And I'm drunk. Oh, man. What's another time there? Oh,
Oh shit.
another time in the backyard of Chewie's house.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, why not? Hey, the beginning of this episode probably was interesting, but now it's getting better because now we got a story. and a story we can tell.
No.
I swear to God, that's what I heard.
I think I've heard this one before, but I don't remember.
Yeah. So I think it was around like nighttime or so, probably like 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And so at night, me and Julie, we're at his house, and we're in the backyard. And Aaron, he used to live in the back because they had a spare house in the back.
Yeah, the guest home.
So Aaron's working on his car, an old 73 Plymouth Duster.
Duster, yep.
He was doing like the brakes or something with the cooling system.
But he was under the car, huh? Wasn't he
it?
under it while that happened?
I can't remember if he was under it or if he was doing something like with the tire.
Yeah, because
He
I
was
remember
there
he either didn't hear it or he ignored it. But it
Right.
was like right next to him.
and very clear. So, anyways, we're sitting out there, we're chit chatting it up, and I don't know, we're like, me and Drew were talking, and then we stopped, and then it was like silent, and out of nowhere you hear. I'm not married to you. What the fuck? Hey, bro. It's a bum in the alley. And we're like, what? Yeah, swap these out. So we're like, what? So Chewy's saying that sound came from a bum in the alley. What the fuck are you talking about? And Chewy's laughing because it was random. It was a sound that sounded fucking hilarious.
I was like, dude, I think there's a bum taking a shit in the alley.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was loud, dude.
Yeah, and like for that brief moment where we got done talking, it was silent, and all of a sudden you're.
It was like perfect timing.
It
dude.
wasn't a fart. It wasn't a throat noise. It was like someone's bowels.
It was like a
Stomach,
deep
yeah.
guttural
Yeah.
fucking,
Yeah, like a stomach making that noise.
like something like that.
Yeah, and it probably took us a couple days to figure out what it was.
Yes, huh? Because I just cracked that joke. I was probably a bum taking a shit, and we just laughed it off.
And then just went on for the night. About a couple days later, we're like, hey, so that noise, of course it couldn't have been a bum in the alley. It might have been, but it couldn't have been. So we started thinking about, okay.
Because there was no dogs barking.
Yeah, that would have been the dead giveaway. I was there, Chewy was there, and Aaron was there. And it didn't come from us three. The only other person would have been his dad, which was in the house that we were sitting next to. And the window that we were standing next to, was there a doorway for the restroom there?
No, it was in between.
Yeah,
It
because it
was
was
the-
like a bedroom, bathroom,
And kitchen.
bedroom. Was there a kitchen in there?
Yeah, it was a bedroom, bathroom, and like shower, and then the kitchen. And there was a door for the kitchen and then for the living room.
Oh,
But it was a stupid design because the bathroom was in between the kitchen and the
between the two
living room.
rooms, yeah.
So if somebody's taking a shit, you would have to go outside, go around, and go to the
Yeah,
other door.
because
to the
you
kitchen.
couldn't simply walk through because there was no privacy wall. If you
Like no
walked,
hallway.
you walked into the bathroom, if someone's taking a shit, fucking man spreading on the toilet, you're seeing everything. You're seeing cock and balls and a whiff of shit. You know, they're taking a shower. You're gonna see them in the fucking shower. So anyways, we started thinking about it. Us three out there, we know it wasn't us. The only other person was Aaron's dad in the bathroom.
Because the bathroom window was right next to us.
Yeah. And to hear "Ooh," that noise come from his stomach, how fucking loud was that for him, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, but
And
the
then let
bath-
alone if we heard that from his stomach, Chewy's loud ass, it's a bum in the alley taking his shit.
oh, dude, he definitely had to.
Oh, he had to. He had to
He's
fucking hear you.
like, Aaron's friends are fucking assholes.
Yeah. And
Fuck, man, I still want to talk about the month of madness.
the what?
Month of madness.
The month of madness.
I don't want to say his name, but let's just say somebody had
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think how can I word this so I don't spoil if this happens on this recording. Do you still talk to him? Are you in contact?
hardly.
Would he be willing to share that story?
No.
I know you brought it up to him before.
He don't want to. He's like, people are gonna know it's me, and I'm like, you don't fucking talk to nobody, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking Frankie.
No, not Frankie.
Mark.
I mean, we've already said his name.
Oh my god, dude.
Mark.
That's a good story, though.
Aaron.
No.
No.
But
No. No.
it's just
It's coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
story.
It's getting real.
It's fucking getting real. Sounds like Elmo, right? That's what she sounds like. It's getting real.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a really good story. But you know what? I'm just gonna save it for another time.
Yeah, because that story, he told us, but it comes from him. He has more detail.
Who did?
Eric.
It's
Not
something
saying
that happened. It's fucking yeah, dude. It's a crazy fucking story, and actually could bring awareness to certain effects, like shit that happened.
Certain effects of what?
Certain situations that he was in.
Like what? If, for example, what situation could
Heat
relate?
stroke.
Heat stroke, taking medication that you're unaware of the side effects of. Not bad. I mean, it wasn't a bad side effect.
It's just fucking. I still can't believe that story, dude.
Yeah, because I didn't know that taking Benadryl, part of the side effect other than being drowsy. Some people, it gets them wired.
Speed.
Yeah.
Only certain people though. Weird, right?
Yeah, and Aaron happens to be like one of those people.
So he had a crazy ass experience
Yeah.
when he took some Benadryl.
Yeah. And then let alone the S10 truck he was driving with the exhaust.
Dude, it's
fumes
fucking little Mad Max truck.
in a 100 and fucking some degree weather delivering parts for O'Reilly's or
It had like
something.
exhaust leak, so it was like spewing fumes inside the car.
Yeah,
Like, from
inside the
floor.
cab where he's driving, breathing in carbon monoxide to add on to his heat stroke and
While he's screaming, "Witness!"
or no, screaming, "I'm a robot! I'm a robot!"
Wait, that's what he was doing?
There's a lot to the story.
Dude, it gets fucking crazy.
He's told me and Chewy it, but I really think he's the only one that can tell the story because he knows what's happened. And
I mean, we could tell it won't do it justice, but I think it'll still be good. But I don't want to do it without his permission.
yeah,
Even though he probably won't listen to
I
us.
mean we spilled a little bit of beans, but to spill the main pot, it would have to be Eric. It would have to be.
Sorry, audience, listeners. Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. If not, I think we're gonna have to try to remember exactly.
I remember a lot of it.
Do you?
Because he would tell. Well, we worked together, so he'd tell me
Yeah.
a lot about it.
That's right.
Like
So-
every day. And I'm like, dude, come on the podcast, talk about it. And, you know, some people from work were listening. So he's like, no, man, they're going to know who I am and what happened. But, you know, now we don't work together, so who gives a fuck? He's like, no, man, people are going to know.
Yeah. But then again, Aaron, he's always been that shy type too.
Yeah.
Like, even way before all this big boom of technology,
Yeah.
that simple fucking phone that had the first camera on it. I remember that too. Carlos, he would try to take a photo and Aaron be there.
Oh, I forgot about
Trying
that.
to fucking cover his face like, yeah, technology.
Even nowadays, he's like, dude, I fucking hate smartphones. He's like, I only have this because it's free.
That's an Obama phone?
I think it is.
Yeah, so.
No, mine just
I mean, it's actually kind of weird that he actually texts me. I never thought I would get text messages from Aaron.
It's so simple a caveman can do it.
He just offended a caveman out
No,
there.
you know, matter of fact, we can probably talk about the story if you ain't gonna hear about it. We done this coming from coworkers. You ain't gonna find the podcast.
Yeah, fuck it. Well,
Well, now the question is, you want to do it tonight or save it for another episode?
I think we should save it. I mean, it's getting late. We've been doing it for like 2 hours
We
already.
hate more than 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, I'd say let's bookmark it.
Yeah, let's save it for another
Bookmark.
another thing.
And but hey, very interesting topic, guys.
Topic.
Talked about topics. We talked about a lot of shit.
No,
What did we start off with? Yeah, nobody remembers. That's
I
a good
remember
topic.
video games. We talked about
was,
that.
That was in the middle.
Talked about some gross shit, but I can't remember what.
well, yeah, we were there talking about the shit and 2 girls, 1 cup.
Oh yes, the scat videos.
Aliens. We didn't touch too much on that.
So In UFOs.
Yeah, there's still a lot. I want
The UFOs.
like aliens. I love shit like that. Just talking about aliens because I know they have to be out there.
Right.
That might be something to bring up in another episode.
Which, hey, just real quick though, before we end this, I seen a UFO not too long ago. I swear to fucking God.
Recently?
Yes.
Oh,
Like-
the one time you told me that you were outside?
Yep. So I was out here in my front porch. I got off work. You know, I get off at 1 in the morning. So it was like 2 in the morning. I'm just chilling in the front porch. And so I'm looking out, and you can see the stars very clearly that night. And dude, I remember like it caught my eye. So we've all seen a falling star, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's either a dot that comes down, then it fades off, or sometimes it's a line, or sometimes
real
it'll
quick.
start off real bright as a flash, and then it dies down, right? But you always see like a streak or something, right?
A tail.
Yep. So this was a red dot, really bright, but it looked like a star, like a red star, right? And it caught my eye, and I looked up, and I see the fucking red dot, and it moved in a straight line all across the sky. Like, I'm looking this way, and I saw it, and it moved in a straight line all the way across until it went over there, and then I lost sight of it.
How far would you judge it in the sky or the atmosphere?
Dude, a long, like miles and fast. There's no way.
No, like was it inside the atmosphere, like cloud level, or was it up with the stars?
I think it was with the stars because it looked just like a star.
Okay. So yeah.
So that'd be something really, really big.
And like there was no streak. It didn't fade out. It just like disappeared like in a
What
blink.
wasn't blinking?
No, not blinking. Like you know, satellite lights they blink and they're slow,
Yeah.
or an airplane. But this thing went literally like I looked up like this. So I stood up, I saw it, and it was gone.
It was moving that fast.
That fast. Like I didn't even have time to record because I just
Yeah.
looked and then I followed it with my head
And gone.
But
Yeah, because most satellites they drift.
They're really slow.
Yeah.
And you can keep track of them. You can just see them.
Yeah.
Just think of the distance though in the sky from there
Oh yeah.
Well, not only
That's
the distance,
miles.
in a straight
but
line.
the size of it, depending, if it was out of the atmosphere, for you to see an actual dot,
Yeah, it looked just like a star.
Mhm.
it was probably something really big.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I told you at the time I saw that fucking star in
It
my
when it
backyard.
moved.
Yeah. Well, no, it was two of them. Remember?
Oh yeah, one stopped and then the other one kept going,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. This was years ago. I was in my backyard smoking a cigarette, and I'm out just smoking a cigarette, nothing to do. So I'm looking at the stars, and I happened to see. My first thought was it was a satellite, but I didn't see no blinking light on it. But anyways, I continued to think it was a satellite. It started from the east side of the horizon, got up, see it moving across the sky. So I'm hitting my cigarette, look down, look back up, find it again. By the time it got directly above me, wherever 12 o'clock in the sky or whatever position, as it got directly above me, it stopped. It was moving, all of a sudden it stopped. Satellites don't do that. Satellites continue. They
Yeah.
keep going.
Oh.
So it stops, and the star above it that wasn't moving started to continue its path. The best way I can explain it was like,
They traded spaces. Or
yeah, like this one said, all right, I've done my
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 8-hour shift. It's your turn, bro.
Yeah,
Should change.
I did my perimeter check, and this guy started going his way.
It's all breaks over.
Yeah, it was like just fucking passing over. Okay, I checked. Just all right. I did my turn. Now it's your turn. But yeah, that's what I seen in the sky. That's the only thing I've seen firsthand in the sky. I've heard stories from my cousin when they were out in Pine Top hunting. Their UFO experience. They were out hunting for elk or deer where they can, and of course, you go deer hunting. You're out there during the night, drinking, partying, doing drugs, having a good time because you're out away from the house and the missus and that. So yeah, and you got your buddies. Well, yeah, you're gonna fucking get drunk. You're gonna get fucked up.
Right, you gotta celebrate.
Yeah. So as they're out there, one of the friends, I guess he started getting a little too fucked up, so he went over and he sat down on a log. And he's all fucked up, but he's looking at the sky, and he starts seeing this one little star. It's moving around like in a little tiny space, in a little tiny spot. barely see it, but it's moving and it's changing different colors. So he's calling over my cousin, like, "Hey, Michael, come here. He's like, "What? Fucking star's changing colors." "Nah, man, you're all fucked up. You're just seeing shit." "Nah, I'm fucking seeing it." So, because Mike calls over his brother. "Hey, Danny, come here. My cousin Danny comes over. He's like, bro's saying that he's seen a star change fucking colors and shit. Look at it. "Nah, man, you're all fucked up. I don't see it. You're seeing shit." Like, "No, watch. All right, then we'll sit here down with you and we'll watch."
Yeah, we'll call your bluff.
Yeah, just to prove them wrong. So they sit down, they're watching it, and all of a sudden they start seeing it. They start seeing that little fucking star. It's not moving like fucking exact, like crazy. You can see it, but it's moving in tiny little fucking dots, and it's changing colors. They're like, "Holy shit!" So they start seeing it. So they start looking around, like, "So the other stars fucking doing it?" So now everyone's sitting down, they're watching the stars. And what I remember my cousin Danny telling me is, it's pitch black out in Pine Top, Arizona. And they're sitting there, and all of a sudden they see 4 stars, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, come out of the sky, come down to like where an airplane level would be, in the mountains, fucking come down, and they're floating there for about
Damn, what the fuck?
10 seconds or so. And all of a sudden you see another star in the middle, a 5th one, come down, which was probably the mothership, come down to about the same level as the other 2. And a bright light kicks on. And starts scanning the forest. Starts sweeping with the light. Does it for a little while, and as this light's passing over the pine trees, it's lighting up the pine trees bright as fucking day. You can see them. You can see the detail in the pine trees. Sweeping and sweeping.
That's creepy, bro.
Doesn't find nothing. Light shuts off. The fucking the 5th star, the main one in the middle, it goes back up in the sky, followed by the other 2 on each side, go back up in the sky, and then they just become stars, twinkling, and they're staying still. No color changing, no fucking lights. They're not moving. They just become stars. That's the story of my cousin.
Damn, dude, what the fuck?
I know, that's crazy.
And
if you saw that shit, would you freak out? I would fucking freak out.
and what's funny is that, just real quick, I know you're tired.
I'm passing.
And but just real quick, you guys ever seen that movie Fire in the Sky?
I don't think
So this is based on a real story. It's one of the cases where the guy can't 100% prove that he was abducted, but you can't prove him wrong. Like, he's been investigated, they can't prove him wrong. So the movie Fire in the Sky, I think it happened in like the 90s, and it was like, I don't know what area, but he was a logger, in the woods. They chopped down the wood or whatever. And he was out there with his buddies, and they saw like a light in the forest, and like they said they saw him like froze, and they all ran away, and he went missing for days. And then they show, I remember I was a kid when I seen this, and it was pretty detailed. Like, he's in the operating table, and there's like this like film, like plastic shit over him, and it like vacuums, so it's like super tight on him. And then he's like, oh, can't breathe. It's like a plastic bag. So they like cut it open. They like put shit in it. And, like, they experiment on him. Mm-hmm. And he comes back. He wakes up in the forest, and he thought it was a couple hours, but he was missing days. And people are like, what the fuck happened? And he's like, dude, I got abducted by aliens. And he gave details and this and that. And a lot of people didn't believe him. It was like a small town. But it was a big deal when it really fucking happened. And but it was in the forest. What if that shit came down and scanned, saw him? Oh, hey, we found a specimen.
Yeah, we got something.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it's tough to say. Tough to say, but
And so you could look it up, and it's one of the few cases. Like, there's many cases where people lied,
yeah, just get attention.
But there's some that you're like, fuck, you can't prove them wrong.
Yeah.
That's one of the strongest ones where people are like,
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I fucking love hearing stories of UFOs. Growing up as a kid, I remember late at night they would have like on Discovery Channel or the History Channel, they'd be talking about UFOs.
Yes.
The whole
Yeah.
Area 51, the crash site at
And like unsolved mysteries.
yeah.
Like some of them were murders, but some of them were like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like
there's
weird
either
things.
unsolved mysteries or just like stories of people that claim that they were abducted by aliens.
By aliens.
You know, there was one I seen. I can't remember if it was Unsolved Mysteries, but it was a show similar. This family, they went missing, and they found a tape in the house. So all their belongings were there. So it's not like they moved. Like everything was there. It's just the family was gone, and they found a videotape, like a VHS, and it's like totally 90s footage, you know. But you could see like in their house, like the lights were flickering and all the electronics were going off, like the TVs were flashing and the blender was turning on, like in the kitchen, everything was going crazy too. And they're like, "What's going on?" They're like, "I don't know." And they look outside and you see the transformers like sparking, like, then they see like lights and the power goes out and they're all scared in the house. And they like turn on the light from the camera and you see a fucking alien face. And that's like the last image you see before it goes blank.
Damn.
Yeah, I've heard stories of people that were sleeping in their bed and then they remember seeing a figure in the window. The next thing they know, they're in this weird room with these long, lengthy aliens, I guess. I can't remember what they said exactly, but these long, lengthy individuals hovering above them with like instruments, doing
Things to
tests to them or experiments to them. The next thing they know, they're back in their bed, but they're not wearing the same clothes that they had when they went to bed
Wow,
originally.
that's
Like pajamas they went to bed in, and then they wake up wearing a jogging suit.
that's weird that you mentioned they were like floating a little bit. Like the aliens were, right?
Not floating, but lengthy. They were
above them,
okay.
like they were laying down like on a bed.
okay.
yeah on whatever bed that the aliens put them on to do experiments or whatever they do.
Yeah, because some of the ones that I've heard were more like people, let's say like they had like cancer, or some guy I know he had back problems and he couldn't walk. So the lady that had cancer, she had it in like her throat, and then she said she got abducted and came back, and she didn't have the cancer anymore, but she had a scar
Where it was.
and she's like, no doctor operated on her and there's no like medical records, but it was gone. And the same thing with the guy that was, he couldn't walk, you know, and they abducted him supposedly. He came back and he was walking. They're like, it's impossible. And then they looked at his back and he had multiple like little incisions down his spine.
Yeah.
And
What makes me question is, why would they do that? You know, why would they help him out? But, you know, I mean, it could be because they care, or you know what I mean? But, I don't know.
or just to show like, hey, we can do this.
Oh, shit, huh?
If they can, that's fucking amazing because that's nerve damage repair, and that can be done today. That's if you got nerve damage, it's damaged.
Yeah.
It's riskier to do the
Yeah,
operation.
you can go in there and fuck up more nerves than you can repair.
The doctor's right there with a fucking hacksaw.
Yeah, but with UFOs and everything, there's so much things I've watched and heard about. I don't know. I think there might be UFOs out there, even though the government did fucking say, "Hey, here's actual video proof of UFOs," and no one's fucking talking about it. That's why. I know the coronavirus is going on, but hey, let's take our minds off that for a while. Let's talk about this.
Like, yeah, dude, like, this is big. They actually admitted it. You know what I mean? For the
Yeah.
government to admit something,
For
like,
all the years that people have been claiming that UFOs are real, and the U.S. government said, no, they're just weather balloons. No, they ain't real. And all of a sudden, all right, here's actual video proof. No, coronavirus. Wash your hands. Don't cough at me. 6 feet.
Close your eyes.
and you know, there's people that have came out in public and say, "Hey, I've been abducted," this and that, and the government will be like, "That person's crazy." They ruined their fucking career, like, because you know it goes in the media, And nobody wants to hire them. They're like, that person's fucking crazy. They're like lying about being abducted. Yeah. So, and now they're like, you know what? We lied. We fucked up, guys. The aliens are real.
They're out there. They're out there.
All right, well, gonna end this in good talk, guys, and till next time.
Good talk. If you listen through the entire thing, because this has to be a long fucking clip, but you edit it.
I'll probably make it a
Congratulations to you for listening. Until next time, we'll have some more UFO stories. Maybe eventually tell that story with Aaron. Maybe not with him.
I'm gonna be laughing my fucking ass off.
We probably won't tell the story with him. But
don't tell Aaron. Don't tell my.
If you work with this individual, don't let him know. All right, it's gonna be a special little treat for you guys.
Anyways, Aaron could be anybody.
Yeah,
could be Aaron.
All right, so let's end this thing before we carry on some more.
All right, guys. Peace.
Have a good night, guys. Be safe out there.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. And if you'd like to support this podcast, you can find me at anchor.fm/screamingchewy@gmail.com. There'll be 3 options for a monthly subscription. First one, I believe, starts at $1 a month, yo. Yeah, $1 a month. Yeah, and if you don't want to, that's cool. You can follow me on Facebook and YouTube, Screaming Chewy Show, for some memes, some more videos, full episodes, and behind the scenes kind of deal, right? You can follow me on Twitter, Screaming Chewy. Yeah, not Screaming Chewy Show. I should probably change it. But it's just Screaming Chewy. And thanks for listening. Peace.